Hello, 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 friends. Helena Grant here, transformational life coach, offering a little dose of insight and inspiration. And today I wanted to talk about a message that I actually received a few days ago in meditation. And it was such a beautiful moment. And the message keeps coming back to me. So I wanted to talk about it today. And it's the words that you have a heart that can heal the world. And I have a 6-year-old daughter called The Little Prince. And this edition actually belonged to my grandmother. My aunt gave this to me for Christmas. And this book means so much to me on so many levels. Actually, the first time I read it was in French class in high school. It's by Antoine Saint-Exupéry, and it was a part of our curriculum in high school. And it was at a moment in my life of significant loss and extraordinary grief. And I found a lot of comfort in the messaging of this book, which to me has so much to do with the inner child, as well as the concept of a rose that is within us. And The Little Prince talks a lot about the rose on his planet and wanting to take care of it and wanting to return to it, but that he had a very complicated relationship with this rose. And so I kept seeing the heart that we have, this extraordinary machine that is a part of our anatomy as well as our spirit, that it's very complicated, it's very complex, it's incredibly beautiful, and it just has this sort of infinite ability to blossom. But it also has protective layers to it. It has thorns as much as it has petals. And so as I was sitting in meditation a few mornings ago, I had this vision that was very much like this image here of the little prince on top of a very jagged mountain in the midst of a valley of very jagged mountains. And of course, in life, we have peaks and valleys. We have mountains that we have to climb. The greatest mountain that we have to climb is the self, who we are, getting to know who we are. And so in meditation, I was standing just like the little prince on top of this very jagged mountain peak. And I shouted out into the expanse, I have a heart that can heal the world. And the echo returned to me in the form of a message that felt so much like something that I just need to share with as many people as possible. You have a heart that can heal the world. So, of course, my guides and spirit were speaking to me, but through me, I know that they're speaking to everyone. And I believe that everyone on earth is a healer. We are here to heal ourselves. We are here to heal the world. And I love that hear and heal and heart all have this basic root of HEA in their spelling. And when you hear your heart, you can begin to heal it. And part of the human experience is this broad spectrum of emotions and circumstances and situations. So, of course, living in joy, in enjoyment, that's what we look for as the baseline. But because of the sorrow and the pain and the grief, that's how we know joy. Because of the valleys, that is how we know the peaks. And because we've been in the valleys, we can appreciate the view from the peaks. And when we reach the peaks, we can shout things out into the universe and to spirit and hear back a response that is so resounding and so, so beautiful. Now, the process of healing the heart, well, we all have some knowledge of pain, of sorrow to varying degrees. It depends on sort of what we go through, what we have signed up to experience. But it can be very easy, and part of the approach in modern day is to just get over it. and to deny and repress and set aside the depth of our feeling. But when you set aside the depth of the valley, you're also setting aside the height of the peak. So when you heal your heart, yourself, when you heal yourself, when you do the work of looking within and truly feeling to the depths of what is a part of you and what wants to come through you, what you have been through, you liberate yourself in a way that then your heart can be healed and your heart can heal the world. The work that we do for ourselves is work that we do not just for the world, but for the universe, for the people that are around us, for the people that have been connected to us, for the people that will connect with us. So there are difficulties. It is not easy to climb the mountain of the self, but it is the greatest mountain. It is such an extraordinary journey. And let me tell you that the view from the top is well worth it. So today I invite you to ask yourself, how can I hear my heart? What does my heart need in order to heal? And that doesn't mean that the scars will go away. It doesn't mean that the cracks won't exist anymore. It means that they will take a new form, that you can transmute your emotions, your blockages into fuel for the fire of a heart that is on fire with healing for the world. Thanks so much for tuning in. Until the next, so much love to you. Mwah.